Small-town business owners Wyatt and Lance Bush teamed together to form Kravenedkustoms, a father and son duo scavenging the web along with Northeast Texas woods in search of rusty relics. While buying and building on a budget, they recreate and preserve hidden patina, giving each one a story of its own. With the help from God, these guys are turning rust.
Looks like the place.
Yep.
Kind of looks better than what I thought it would.
Yeah, it doesn't look bad from here.
Man, that thing is cool.
Yeah.
The body's actually way better shape than I thought it'd be. Oh no, there's a lot of rust down here.
Yeah.
Rust back here.
Yep, it's got some rust, but I mean, as far as dents,
Yeah, it's straight and kind of shiny, but it's got a lot of rust up front here too. You can tell this thing's been sitting here a while. Ugh, the hinges are kind of, yeah. I got a little 302. Some dirt dauber nests there, here and there.
Yeah.
Spider webs. Looks to be all complete though, don't it?
yeah.
Huh. Is it a standard or automatic?
Got stung.
Oh my gosh. The floor pans are terrible in here.
Oh yeah.
Come look at this. I don't think I've ever seen anything as bad as this we've messed with.
You know, what floor pans?
Look at that. Like an old pool chair or something. I'm sure that's comfortable.
That nice wood grain look.
Man. How in the world did it get that bad? I wonder what the other side looks like. This might be a little scary to actually try to drive if it does run.
Yeah, you need to be careful. There's some red wasp right there.
Sure enough. Flat tire there. That door open.
Yeah. Can't really tell. It's...
lawnmower seats on this side. I guess that would work for that though.
Oh yeah.
Make it a little bit more. Yeah, they got a piece of plywood.
I see the ground from back here. So.
I bet it's just as bad. Man.
Yeah, I can see ground up there too. I'm just gonna, yeah.
I don't know, this thing's gonna be kind of hard to work with here. With the wasp and, I don't know, those honeybees out here? I think they are, yeah,
Yeah,
sure enough.
looks like it.
There's bees all in that one. I don't know what they're gonna do if this thing starts turning over. I don't really want to find out. Well, we want to see if we can try to get it at least moved out from where it's sitting maybe.
I think so. There's
Maybe
a little,
find some shade
yeah.
if we can.
Get out of the tall grass anyways, maybe.
Kind of hard to even see what we got to work with right here.
Yeah.
So this is an old 1971 Mustang coupe. I actually found this car on Marketplace and bought it for only $1,000, but this is the first time me and Dad have actually come over and laid eyes on it in person. He had a few pictures, you couldn't tell a whole lot about the car, and just looking at it from a distance, she actually looked like she was in pretty good shape. Has some shiny paint on it, which we're normally not used to that. Appeared that it was still on all four wheels and tires, but every single one of these wheels and tires or mismatches on it. After looking at it a little bit closer, we've got rust all over the car. It's got some up here in the quarter panel. It's got some down here lower on the quarter panel, down in the rocker area. And then, man, when I opened the door up and saw the lack of the floor, that just really blew my mind. Now, the game plan was for us to come out here, try to see if we could get this car up and running and attempt to drive it home. Looking at the engine, I think that that's a possibility. Now, looking at this frame and floor and just the floor in it, I really don't know how safe that's going to be. We have no idea if there's any kind of brakes in here. The dash appears to be all complete. It is an automatic, and it's got the custom wood grain interior that you're never going to find anything like again. Up front here, it appears that we've got a little 302. Everything seems to be complete. There are some red wasps that are live and active, ooh, right there in that fender on the passenger side. So we're gonna have to do something to address those and get them out of the way. But we wanna go ahead and dig into this engine. Hopefully it's not locked up. Check the oils, check the fluids in it, get it turning over. You know the drill, get some fire, get some gas, and hopefully hear this thing run. The hood also has a lot of rust on it up top here. Missing the grill on the front end. You can just tell this car has really just been setting up for a long time. So where do we start? I guess we try to see if we can air up these tires, move some stuff out of the way, hook to my truck, and see if we can find a shade spot to get this thing up underneath and see if we can get this thing up and running, and who knows how long.
Got a good clear spot to run. Yeah. I want blind low, watch out.
Oop. Get away. That's like,
it's crazy how something that small can...
Yeah, put so much fear in you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start moving this junk back here.
Okay.
Hope there ain't no snakes out here. Taking air?
Huh?
Is it taking air?
Yeah, it's slow, but it's taking it.
Yeah, that little old pump, it'll get you out of the spot, but that's about it.
Right.
Hey, here's the back wheel that matches the other one.
I got 23 pounds in it. That's...
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Here's the back wheel. I wonder if it has all four of them by chance.
Stupid finger keeps hitting the button. One thing about it, it may take it a little while to air it up, but it's not near as long as if you're just blowing it with your mouth.
Yeah. I guess, do we want to try to get on the rear axle with the chain or something?
I think so. Be the easiest. Not no bumper to get hold of.
Man, it's hard to reach.
Need those J hooks.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to see if I can get right here on this leaf spring. Yeah, it might bend that up. Oh me.
Ways on up in there.
Ain't it? Yeah. I'm surprised the gas tank looks as well as it does. Got mine. Ugh.
Well, I'm seeing several holes in the trunk, so.
Really?
Yep.
I wonder if it's open. Yep. More wasp. Ain't as bad as the inside of the cab. Pretty rusty car though.
Yeah.
But you don't find them very often.
Chain hadn't got too hot yet.
Got it?
Yep.
I don't know if we need to have it some slack in it. Probably need to have it pretty close.
Okay.
It's gonna be tight coming through there because it was pretty tight backing my truck up. Please don't let the brakes be locked up.
Just need to put the hood down a little bit.
Yeah, make sure it's in neutral. There's almost enough floor gone in here to even check to see if it has a drive shaft on it. It does not take long for that metal to get hot. Look at there. 99 was the last time it was on the road.
Which I'd say isn't that long ago, but yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Time slips past you.
Throw it in neutral, or is it in neutral?
Looks like it's in reverse, but. Oh. Hopefully that's neutral.
Once I get past this bike and truck, I might need to get the chain shorter, but I can't really come back much further with my truck right now.
Yep.
So I'll take it slow and listen for you to
Scream.
Yeah, yellow no. Ready?
I'm ready.
Looks like it's rolling pretty easy. Coming pretty good, huh?
Yeah, other than I can't put my hand down on it because it's hot.
It's really close. Looking okay?
Yeah, looks good for me.
You think that we can possibly roll this thing forward?
I think it
tire's
is.
flat. That one's flat. I think maybe if we could get it right in here, it'd give us a little bit of shade.
So just push past it and
I'd rather have the
swing
front
back?
end
Yeah.
out here, yeah, if we could. But I don't know how hard this thing's gonna be to push. This tire here is completely flat.
Yeah.
I don't see us pushing it. We can try.
We can try. It rolls fairly easy, so.
I'm just gonna leave that on there for now.
Just a sec.
Ready? Think there?
I think so.
If we whip it real hard, once it hits that hill, it'll kind of roll off in there.
Yeah, we just have to keep going though because it goes right back up.
Yeah. Whew. Unless you want me to pull my truck and try to do it, but I don't know. I don't know how soft that ground is. What do you think?
I think we push it. And even if it only goes halfway, it's still going to be, I think, out of the way. Just won't be in the shade real well.
I'm going to take that chain off the back of here. That way it doesn't hang up on something.
Okay.
We can't get it back on. Might clear that. Turn it all the way, huh?
I believe so.
Man, it's hot. Ready. We're losing our shade. Oh, yeah. Whoa. That might be harder than getting it running.
Yeah.
Whew. Take a break. So the idea was to go ahead and get this car pushed off into a spot that had some shade. Once we got it into the shade, the weather decided to change its mind and it began to rain. So now that we've got the rain, it's come and gone, it is extremely humid. So we're just gonna go ahead and dive into this thing. Hopefully it don't take too much to get this old girl up and alive again. Where do we even start?
Whew.
Wow. It is exactly on the full mark there right now. Yeah, I mean, it's dead on.
Good.
It's a little dark, but don't smell too bad and it ain't milky.
Good. Yeah, a lot of times just being a little dark colored helps you some though, knowing that it's been run and not just freshly changed.
Yeah. Yeah, there's they got a new solenoid on here, new battery cables. So somebody was messing with this at some point in time, not too terribly long ago.
Right.
I don't know what. Maybe for the choke. Come undone. Stuff hanging all over the place here. Man. I guess we just need to see if it'll turn over. The battery tray's rusted out, which doesn't surprise me.
Some good cobweb or spider webs here.
What about the radiator? Any kind of cooling in it?
No. Nothing that I can see. Yeah,
See a little shiny.
I see
down
moisture
there.
down in there, but I can't see.
Looks like it might be about halfway full. I guess it had points. Yeah, they're not terrible. Let's get them plugs pulled out of it. And you know, I really hate turning one over dry when you don't know how long it's been setting up. And that gives us a chance to check out, see what they look like, see how they were firing or not firing, and go from there. They've definitely got these wires zip tied up.
Yeah, I think they're color coordinated too, man. Red, yellow, blue, and light blue.
Oh yeah, per plug, huh? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'll grab a wrench. We'll start pulling those out, see what they look like. At least the, you know, rats ain't been up underneath here, it doesn't look like.
Right, yeah. A few dirt daubers and spiders. And
Yeah.
don't look too bad.
No, don't look bad at all. Plug don't look too old either, does it? Not bad. I can just take the wire brush a hold of them, you know, and clean them up before we put them back in. I don't think it's worth replacing those. They new ain't gonna be much better than that.
Yeah. I just want to knock a little bit of that carbon off.
Yeah, one good thing, the way they got those zip tied though, it's gonna be pretty easy to get them back in the right firing order.
Right, yeah, they're all just perfect on it.
Motorcraft carburetor there. I got mine. I'm gonna get a little maybe Marvelous Mystery oil or some kind of oil put down in there before we try to see if it'll turn over.
Okay.
PB Blaster will have to do. That's all I could find.
Anything to give it a little lubrication on it.
Judging by having a new solenoid and stuff, I'm thinking that we'll just try it with a battery and hopefully it's got keys inside there. Oh, yeah, got keys. Oh, that linkage is terribly sloppy, ain't it?
Yeah.
Put it back in park, I think. And grab a battery and see if the key switch works in there.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh man, that cable looks bad there though.
Sure
I didn't
does.
even notice that. That's the one that goes down to the starter. The ground is just grounded to the body. Right here, look.
Oh yeah.
That may give us issues. I'll make sure there's not another one. Looks like it'll hold. If that works, I don't see how. Like that's just. I guess we'll try. No sparks. I might have to have something to tighten that down. It's way too big. It's just turning. I just have to make that work for now. Man, it is hot.
It is hot.
I'm gonna try to turn it over. See this cross hanging here?
I seen that.
It's pretty cool.
I thought that. I wonder if they had held that in their hand every time they drove.
You ready?
Yep.
Nothing.
Nothing.
I doubt this would have any kind of a safety sensor on the linkage here of the transmission, but you out of the way?
Yeah.
There you go. Starts okay, and then it sure slows down a lot, don't it? You hold your finger over some of them holes and see if it's got any, feels like compression shooting out of there.
Finger compression?
Yeah. Ready?
Okay. Yeah.
Man, I don't know why it's dragging that. It has to be that ground.
Probably so.
That battery is charged. I bet we're gonna have to move that ground. What were you messing with when it started working?
I tried to mess with that and it didn't do anything, so then I kind of lifted this and kind of give that a little jiggle. It didn't really move anything, but apparently it did something.
I think we need to move that ground real quick. It's gonna be kind of a pain, but I think it'll save us in the long run.
Right.
So with it going straight to the body there, that can't be the greatest spot. No. Hopefully it'll be long enough to reach somewhere else. Might be a trick.
That's one of the biggest dirt dauber's nests I've ever seen.
They have something spinning on the inside. Yeah, it does. I think I got it by hand here. Any spot that we could reground it. That's where it needs to go, ain't it?
Yeah.
I don't think I've got any extra cables in the truck. Oh, I see here they've got another ground coming off to the engine there, but it's in rough shape. Huh. I might have to do it right there into that alternator bracket. And I know that's not the greatest spot either, but our length is going to give us an issue. There's the cable.
Just really don't see anything up top that good spot for it. I mean, other than right there. And
yeah.
That's too far away.
I mean, I could come off right there. Let's just do that. I guess pull that intake bolt and do it right there.
I was gonna say it was raining again, but that's just sweat running down, dripping off my eyebrows, my eyelashes.
See if that does any better. Here we go. Nothing. Of
course, I I don't know if those two wires go to anything, but
it's probably going to be that other ground that's not hooked back up now.
it might have to have you.
Got it?
Just twist them down. Let me see if I can.
That's got it.
Okay.
Better, ain't it?
Yeah, it's better.
Just trying to make sure it's getting that oil pumping everywhere. You want to hook that compression tester up to a couple of these just to see?
Yeah, I mean, it felt like decent, but it probably won't hurt to have extra backup to know for sure.
Just know what a couple of them are anyways. You know what? I need to disconnect that. I don't have any idea if there's any fuel in this tank, and if it is, we probably don't want it pumping up in
Right.
Yeah, between the heat, honeybees, wasps, and now mosquitoes and humidity.
Yeah.
Perfect working environment.
Sweat running into my eyes.
No hose is slid anyway.
Here comes some mosquitoes.
They're everywhere.
Yeah.
There we go. No gas so far, so pull that off too. Yeah, I thought there was wasp. There's a wasp nest. No wasp.
I just can't get it to go in over here. Oh.
Wrong size. Yeah, it's the bigger ones.
That's the biggest one we got.
Is it?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh, I guess so. Well,
I thought they were all the same.
The old finger compression test will have to do
Yeah.
the job.
I kept thinking, I know I'm right in there where I need to be, but yeah, you can tell that's not even close to the same size.
Let's pull this off. See if we need to clean them points up. Can we try it first and just see?
Sure,
See?
yeah, we sure.
I mean, it may not even be getting juice to the coil there. Nothing again. There's some kind of a loose connection.
Oh, I see what it is. Whew.
You got you?
Yeah. That thing there's not grounded to the body there.
Oh.
I seen it spark about the time it zapped me, so.
I think those are just strip, maybe.
Maybe.
Is that what it is?
Yep.
Is that other one tight now?
It might, but I'm gonna need a,
Phillips.
yep, get a Phillips. Yeah, about the time I grabbed and it sparked, it let me know real quick what was going on.
I mean, I thought it was going to. Maybe if we leave it right there. One more thread and it's gone. May have to come up with like a nut to put on the back side.
Right. Oh yeah.
Really?
Yep, got fire.
Not even worth cleaning them then, huh?
Nope.
When you were pulling this, when we were pulling it, did it seem to steer okay, or like
there was some slack when I was first trying to turn it there, like there was like the knuckle in it was.
I look at this floor in here and just, I'm so curious about like the, you know, everything. Like literally the transmission cross member is just hanging out here with nothing on the end of it. So I don't know how well everything's, what kind of shape it is in up here, you know?
Like I say, whenever I started steering, it had a little slack, like the rag joint might have been just wore it. But
I'm sure the front end's shot.
But,
you want to clean them plugs up then? Get them back in there?
Put them back in there and crank it up and kill some of these mosquitoes.
Yeah. We know that we're getting power down to our coil because we're getting a good spark jumping across our points there. But at this point, we just need to go ahead and clean up our spark plugs the best we can, reinstall those in place, and be sure that we're getting fire down from our distributor cap to our wires and then to our plugs.
Yeah, we're getting spark.
Sparking?
Yep.
Good. Really was no reason why I shouldn't. Want to dump a little gas down, try to fill that bowl up maybe?
Yeah, I think so.
See if it'll run and see if it starts pumping any, I mean, I doubt it's going to pump any fuel out of it, but I doubt that gas tank is holding any kind of anything but rust. Is the linkage working?
Yeah, the best I could tell, it wasn't.
I'll go in there and press it.
Okay.
Working?
Yep.
It doesn't feel like it's going very far, so that's full throttle. Will it move more?
I don't think so.
No?
No, that's it.
Huh. You know what? This might not pass safety inspection. No seat belts. Not only is that, it's got that custom seat in there, it kind of has like a rocking chair effect too. So.
Oh yeah.
I bet it fires right up. I was noticing it had dual exhaust, it looked like, run out the back here. I don't know if it'll make it that far, as bad as it looks on this side. Wired up.
I'm gonna say that's.
And try it?
Yeah, I think that's got enough in it to.
You want any carb cleaner to keep it going just in case?
Yes,
or? And I'm assuming we don't have a working choke cable since that's just laying up there. Which, I don't know. Try it out, huh? I guess, let me turn these wheels straight just in case that linkage is wrong.
Off.
Yeah. Tell me when I'm straight. Or
you're a little past straight.
That good?
Yeah, you're actually going out the driveway now.
All right. Here we go. No, I killed it.
Oh, you killed
Apparently the throttle was hung wide open. Was it?
Nice.
Something ain't right because that thing read wide open. Yeah, it's, yeah, there we go.
Okay.
It was hung there.
Just say, let me spray it down just to give it a little.
I don't know. I don't really know. Maybe when you pushed it back, it just did something
It probably did.
it wouldn't normally do with the pedal. Rev's good.
Yeah.
Here we go. Wow.
Can't ask for any better than that.
All right, a speck of smoke. Man, that thing is smooth.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's got a thermostat in it. I have to get some more water to see if we can see it circulating. I'm going to see if it'll rev. Not pumping gas up there yet?
Not yet.
We'll have to figure that out then. We just ran out of gas. Let's try it again. You want me to try to put some water in this thing real quick too?
It probably wouldn't hurt it, just in case.
I think a gallon would get it. Definitely hear there's something down in there.
Yeah.
Wow. I couldn't have guessed that any better. All right, we'll see if it'll rev from in here. Oh. That's weird. It's like we lost fire or something, huh?
That's what it acts like.
Pressure. We got a ton of smoke coming up in here in the cabin. Huh. Oh.
Water's moving.
Is it?
Yep.
Bet it don't have a thermostat in it then. If it's...
It wasn't, but like I said, when you killed it, it started gurgling and stuff, so it's trying to do something.
I don't know if we just ran out of fuel again or if it's just not idling well.
Right.
It didn't seem to run as smooth that time as it was actually flooded. I had to hold the pedal down to finally get it to crank up. I don't think we even want to try pulling any kind of fuel from that tank, but I'm trying to think what we need to do. It's got that mechanical pump there.
Right.
We could run, if we've got enough hose, I could put that tank maybe in the passenger side there and run a hose just straight to the pump, huh?
Yeah, if you had a hole in there, you could run it through.
Yeah. Yeah, that might be tough. See exactly what we got. Now that's a little easier to mess with.
You probably drop the whole tank through the hole that you're going to find under there.
Shoo-wee. Hey, we did have good oil pressure though.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it was up around 50 pounds, believe it or not. Lotion done fell through the floor. Yeah, we can run it maybe on this side, away from that exhaust. I don't know about them fumes though.
That's just a reminder to open your windows and keep the air conditioner going.
Yeah. I'll grab that tank real quick and see how we can run it.
I hear something.
Huh?
I hear something. Something hissing or sizzling or something.
Really? Is it not just the oil draining back down? Oh yeah, I hear that. What is that? Stopped.
Huh. It sounded like something that
was under pressure.
Yeah, under pressure, yeah. Oh well.
I need to run a hose. I don't know if we've got enough fuel line. The only bad thing is we're running to the wrong side of the car.
I know it.
Maybe I need to run it down that side and come across in there. Still has a back seat in the car.
It does have a back seat?
Yeah.
You may have to be a back seat driver.
It'd probably be safer. I dropped that hose down on the ground.
On this side?
Yeah, let me see if I can.
Ouch.
I don't know where.
Oh, there.
See it?
Yep. Let me see if I can find a good spot. Let's stab it up through. You see me there?
Not yet. Yeah, I see you. Okay. Okay, that should work.
Alrighty. You have to lift some of it up back inside.
Yeah, I figure once we get that connected, I can pull the slack through here. Man, that's bad. I think the passenger side's worse than the driver.
That's bad then.
You got it connected there?
Yeah, I don't have it shoved up all the way on there, but it's almost. Okay.
Got it?
Yep, I just need to tighten
I'm gonna try to see, pull the slack through, I guess. Is that it?
That's it.
Tight? Okay.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. We ain't got a lot of gas in there. I might try to go ahead and
Fill it up with.
yeah, top it off with some. Good grief, look at this thing. I'm about to pop.
I guess I need to hook it back up here to the carburetor too, don't I?
No, let's leave it open until we know it's pumping through there.
Let me grab a bottle then. So that...
I mean, I can kill it once it starts. Unless you think it's going to pump out a lot of trash.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm figuring maybe.
Have you filled the bowl back up?
Yeah.
So we're good to try it now. Wow, yeah, we've lost a lot of that water. Wonder where it's going.
I don't know, unless it went into the block or something.
Look, check the oil. Looks fine?
Looks fine.
Oh. I don't know why that keeps doing that. Something's not right. I don't know if it's still that ground or if our timing is weird.
Right. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I see it.
What is it,
It's
bad?
that connection over there where it's all rusted up.
Really?
Yeah, it started just frying and sizzling. That may have been what we were hearing, was that
It
sizzling.
shouldn't have had power to it.
I know it's hot. I'm gonna have to get something to grab hold of it with. Paper towel or something.
Oh yeah, it's hot. Yeah, we may have to replace that cable.
Right.
Watch out above this one.
Get on out of here. Need me to spray it again?
I just need to get something on this back side of it. I don't know.
7/16 you need a half.
9/16. I got a half on this. And I think it is a half, but it's just.
It's a 13.
That's it.
A few tools down here. Probably need to be careful.
I think it may be. I mean, the whole thing's loose up inside there.
Oh, the solenoid's probably shot
Yep.
now.
Mm-hmm. You can tell that wire got hot.
Yeah. Man, so close. Yeah, that solenoid doesn't, it's kind of weird how it's so corroded on that side.
Mm-hmm.
I mean to try that now that you kind of tightened it some?
I think so. Let's give it a try.
Once again, though, we're still kind of loose there, but.
I was hoping at least crank it'll.
We're not getting any. There is fuel down in that.
Yeah, I put it down.
It's not. It's like it's only running on what you spray there. See what I mean?
We're pumping gas.
Well, are we?
Yeah.
I don't understand why it's only just.
You didn't get much, but we did get a little bit of gas to pump. So it is up there to it.
And that little solenoid is just smoking away.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of acting like it's losing the fire, you know, once I let off the ignition, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. Yeah, it's not.
I don't know if it's is it because this is losing ground over here because I'm having to hold against this.
No, that shouldn't matter.
Sure, say once it cranked, it should.
I'm not hearing any, or not. Huh?
We are pumping gas.
Yeah. I don't think we're squirting gas in there though now. Which, regardless, you should be able to keep it running up here.
Right.
With that carb cleaner. It won't die. I can't. Take the battery off. I killed it.
Oh.
I think maybe something in that solenoid has allowed it to
cross over.
Yeah. Definitely pumping gas.
Yeah,
huh?
dump it. Yeah. It was dumping it everywhere.
Well, I'm starting to stain this seat pretty good with my sweat. Got a good look to it. Unfortunately, I think before we can go much further, we've got to get us a new solenoid on that.
Yeah. Oh, that works.
But we can hook this back up because we know we are getting fuel to that.
Right.
Oh, man, that holds us. Man. What do you think about that? Should I replace that? probably going to leak, ain't it?
It's probably going to leak.
I don't think there's enough there to cut off. Man. I think it'll work. No, because that's stripped. You know, we could possibly just run a wire straight to our coil here rather than it coming off that. Right here. Let's do that.
Right.
And at least see if it'll, you know, run a little longer for us. We'll just hook that into the positive side when we get ready to crank it. As long as it's not hitting anything, grounding out. Now you will have to kill it there, just like you did before. But
which means, I don't know if the alternator's not working or what, because I pulled the ground loose and that's what killed it. But
no, it's because it was crossing over to the ignition. When you pulled those cables, it quit the power to the coil.
Well, something.
Yeah, it's the points.
Okay.
Ready?
I think so.
Yeah, I can see that thing glowing. Should be running off our fuel tank now.
That's good.
Like I said though, I can't kill it in there. You'd have to kill it there, but I think once we replace that, that'll fix that. But you think we need a new battery cable too, huh? It's just maybe a pain getting down to that starter.
Right, yeah. And that one may, it might, but yeah, it probably needs to be replaced.
Exhaust is right on the grass there. I don't want to run it too long here and it get hot and catch on fire. That belt might be loose too.
I was noticing it looked like
Hey, I'm going to see if the brakes feel like there's any kind of pedal. I don't think so. You want to shut that door? I'm going to see if it'll go in reverse. Nope. Transmission fluid. Put some more water in here.
We need fluid.
None?
None.
So that explains why I don't try.
Top F4.
Well, we are getting some smoke now, though.
Yeah. Yeah, nothing on the stick at all.
Hoping that was just that PB blaster we put down in there.
Yeah.
If not, you were definitely right about it killing the mosquitoes. No kind of temp gauge. Which I seen one coming off there. It's old though. I can't tell on the brakes. It really doesn't feel like there's anything.
Right. It's got power brakes. No, I mean not power brakes.
No, just manual brakes.
Foot brake.
But the master cylinder got a sticker on the side of it like it's been replaced not too long ago. We're circulating some.
It's good.
I guess kill it. We're gonna have to, let's listen for that sound. Still gurgling here. I don't hear anything. I hear the water moving a little bit, but at this point we need to know if this thing's gonna go in gear. I can pop this off to see on the brakes if there's even any fluid. Sounds crusty. I mean, there's some in this front reservoir, but that back one's dry. Try to put some in there, I guess, and hope for the best.
Yeah.
I guess we'll go to town and get some fluid and solenoid, all that good stuff, huh?
Right, yeah.
I think we're going to need some wheels and tires too.
Probably right.
These being all mismatched, and that one's going flat. That one I noticed was flat after we pulled it out. And
this one's already
that one's done with
losing
flat
some,
on it.
yeah.
Yeah. Let's pack up, go grab that stuff, maybe start fresh in the morning.
Triple-digit temperatures are scorching Texas, with several cities clocking in as the heat index reached over 120 degrees.
It is extremely hot out here, and there's still a ton of stuff we got to do to see if this car is even going to make it home for us. We want to go ahead and replace this solenoid, as well as go ahead and top off the transmission fluid just to see if this thing's even going to go in gear. At this point, the last thing we want to do is find ourselves stranded on the side of the road. Ready? Oh yeah. Oh, there it goes. Try forward. Forward too. I'm gonna pull it up on the gravel.
Okay, watch these tools.
Some brakes. Not much at all. Yeah, we ain't hardly got any brakes at all.
No brakes.
I can pump it 3 or 4 times and it slows down, but it ain't gonna stop. I wondered if we had any leaks. See anything? You see anything leaking?
No, there's some kind of cable or something.
Oh, wait. Yeah, I see something dripping back. Right about right in here.
Yeah.
Can you tell what it is? Looks like water.
That's what I started to say. It looks like water. Yeah, it's water.
Water?
Yep.
wonder if it's freeze plug?
Probably so.
Huh. It moves though, huh?
Yeah.
Definitely gonna have to get some different wheels on it, wheels and tires. I guess let's do that and try to see if we can figure out maybe these brakes work a little better.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and kill it. Man, that's scary. Look at this over here. Look where the frame of this thing, how it's just, it's kind of like the car is buckled a little bit, which you can only imagine.
I started to say it doesn't have any support through that.
Watch this quarter panel here when I shut the door. I mean, should make it home though.
Yeah, the paint ought to hold it together.
Woo-wee. Wheel bearing shot on this side.
Oh wow. Wonder if we could snug it up a little bit.
I don't know, they may need to be repacked or something too. Let's see if these wheels are even gonna fit it though. We want to look at the brakes, see about possibly bleeding them, I guess. While we got that off.
I can.
Let me see this wheel. It's hitting the upper control arm.
Oh yeah.
You want to try those wheel spacers, see if that allows it to clear. Sheet metal don't look bad up in here. It's just, they're back. This should work. Perfect. Should work. Let's see about trying to bleed these brakes though. I'd like to have some kind of a better stopping power than what I've got right now. All right.
Okay.
Good?
Yep.
Guess we'll check the fluid and do the other side. Ooh, that brake hose don't look as new. Does it?
Uh-uh.
Nor the wheel cylinder either.
Or the brakes stuff.
Yeah. I'm saying that wheel cylinder's rusty. You ain't gonna get on that.
Uh-uh.
Dang.
Try your brakes and then let me just see if it's even
Trying
to do anything.
No?
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Good?
Yeah.
Well, that one's done then.
They're a little, they hang just
Dragging some.
Yeah, dragging, but I mean.
Let's get them spacers and wheels on there, I guess.
We got a pretty good little wet spot and it's dripping pretty steady now. Back there. Yeah.
You think that's a freeze plug?
I bet it is. I mean, it almost has to be. There's nothing else.
Back that far.
Back that far.
Because I think the heater core, all that's disconnected.
Right.
Hopefully it's not like a crack in the block or something.
Right.
Ain't gonna look too bad, is it?
No, don't look bad at all.
You think we probably need to replace that freeze plug before we try to?
I think so. I think if we don't, that we're going to be stranded on the side of the highway or the road somewhere.
Once it builds up heat and pressure too, and ain't no telling how it's going to spray out.
Yeah, right now it's just got the minimum.
That's probably behind that starter, huh?
I'm gonna bet it is. I mean, that's. Oh yeah, I can see it dripping from back behind the starter there.
Really?
Yep.
May not be that bad to get out. Questionable. Did you see the license plates on this thing? Fly 71.
Maybe we'll find out.
I think the only thing that may be flying on this thing is body panels coming off of it.
Well, we've got a line that's leaking.
Is it?
Yeah. It's just a fine mist, but it's
on the rubber or the metal?
Metal right there.
Oh man. Yeah. So we ain't. But did you get a chance to see if it's trying?
It was doing it, but yeah, it's.
It's stopping it?
Yeah, it is stopping it.
Huh. It won't take no time though. Hitting the brakes for that to run out.
Right.
That stinks.
But if you still have front brakes.
Yeah, because it's on a different reservoir.
Yeah.
Oh. Let her down, huh? So I guess at least 2 leaks so far, huh?
Yeah.
Brake line, metal brake line, and possible freeze plug.
Right.
I don't know, I kind of want to see if what kind of brakes we got though, and if it will move down the road anyways. Here we go. So loud. Oh! Steering is a little sketchy. Boy, it's pulling to the right bad. Terribly bad. Bet it's that brake hanging. I think it'd be hard to make it very far in this thing right now. See what it does. Watch out! Well, that brake pulls to the right bad.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why it's doing that. Something must be adjusted wrong. How bad are we leaking water?
Pretty good. I mean,
Really?
when you left out, there's a pretty good puddle there.
Yeah, it's almost just running now. Drip, 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 drip.
Oh yeah.
It's dripping fast. It emptied that radiator out quick.
Yep.
Unfortunately, I think we're going to have to try to fix that.
I think so.
Before we make it anywhere. The brake, I can be prepared for it to pull to the right, but other than that, she's running pretty stinking good.
Or at least pulling to the right, it's not pulling you into traffic,
True.
It's pulling you off the road.
Yeah. Let's see what it takes to get that fixed. So with as bad as this freeze plug was leaking, we decided that we needed to go ahead and give it some attention before we tried to make this drive home with it. After that, we decided we'd go ahead and repack these front wheel bearings with grease since they were super sloppy. But once we got over to the passenger side, we found out that the brakes were just totally gone. So we went ahead and replaced some parts on that. Now we've at least got some working front brakes on this car. Now this wheel bearing right here on the spindle, it was kind of wore just from it being bad so long, so I'm not real sure how wobbly this wheel's still going to be. We do still have the bad brake line on the back here where it's rusted out, so we're pretty much just working with front brakes at this point, but I believe it's going to be enough to stop the car the way we want. Once again, there's just a lot of metal missing underneath this car, so structurally we hope that it's going to be strong enough to make the trip we've got ahead of us. Obviously, we've got our fuel tank inside there that's running off our factory fuel pump. I did rig up a temper gauge in there just so we can keep an eye on it. Other than that, all of our tires we put on here seem to be holding there. I think at this point we're just going to go ahead and try to make it on back. Now Dad actually did go ahead and buy this little mini bike over here. Why, I'm not real sure. But I think we'll go ahead and try to see if we can get it in the car somehow. Maybe it'll be a backup if we have problems. We can get it running and it'll be better than walking, I guess. And we've got Christian over here. She's actually getting harnessed in our film van so we can try to get some driving shots. We don't ever really show how that works out, but we harness her in the back of the van here, and she just tries to get the shots the best we can. So if we don't get pulled over in the old rusted out Mustang, we'll definitely grab a bunch of attention of what looks like a little girl hanging out of the backside of a van. Hope it rolls. No. It looks like it wants to.
Yeah. Clutch stuck on it or something.
Passenger seat?
Yeah, that's the best place, I think. I don't suppose it'll fit in the trunk and close.
Ugh. Man, I don't know. Okay, perfect.
You'll thank me for that.
Yeah. I'm sure Mom will be happy to see that coming home with you. Here goes nothing. Not much brakes. Be a hot ride. The brakes were pulling to the right terribly bad, which seems crazy after we've seen how bad shape those looked. The driver's side really wasn't doing anything. They had them adjusted all wrong, all kinds of stuff. I hope that it running more, it'll only run a little better once it warms up some. Try to take as many back roads as we can home for obvious reasons. Stinking hot though. Between just the Texas heat and the rain we've been getting, it's made a terrible humidity. It's like breathing oatmeal. And all the heat coming off the exhaust up underneath my feet. Technically, I kind of have a, seat warmer and a feet warmer, which was a really rare option in '71. Temperature's starting to come up a little bit, but I mean, we're still really good. We ain't even hit 190. But I believe it's hotter than that inside here. Always like driving down these back roads though, because you never really know what kind of old junk like this you're going to come across. So you always got to keep your eyes peeled, because you never really know what you're going to see. Hey, I think up here we may just want to pull over and do a once over and just check everything out. Get out and kind of lay eyes on everything, make sure we don't have any leaks before we try to go in further. Ain't doing too bad. Don't see any kind of leaks or anything. It's running pretty good. I think we're going to be all right. You want to try to make it on into town there? Yep. At least where there's a parts store if something does go wrong, maybe grab something to eat. It is stinking hot in that car. This is where it really gets scary though, when you get this thing out on the highway. Like this in this part of the neighborhood. So guys, real quick, if you're enjoying this video, please consider hitting that subscribe button. According to our analytics, only 6% of our watchers are actually subscribed to the channel. So that leaves 94% of you guys that just haven't clicked that button. So be sure that you go ahead and hit that subscribe button, ring that bell. It'll help push us to a broader audience on YouTube and help us hit a huge goal of 1 million subscribers. Now let's get back to the show. Guess we head back at it, huh?
Yep.
It's running pretty good. The only thing I'm a little concerned with is them floor pans kind of scare me. If I hit a rock or something just right, or water, I hit water earlier and it splashed it up everywhere.
Yeah, there's nothing there to keep it from getting all over you.
I don't know if we could take that apart, you know, a little bit maybe, or find some wood to cut and put down there.
Yeah, if you had a little bit of
just
wood or
anything
something,
to
yeah.
help block that off some.
Yep. This will give you a real floorboard.
Yeah. I think we might need another piece so I can maybe manage to.
Okay.
Maybe. I mean, that's better than nothing.
Right.
You're never going to get it. Gosh. I think there's more wood in this car than there is metal. I'm just gonna try to take some back roads the best we can.
Ready, I'll just follow.
Don't die on me. Oh, come on. Smile and wave. I thought that was a four-way stop, but I could have been wrong. God. Oh, I forgot to turn the fuel back on. Whoop. Glad that's all it was. You'll keep going until you turn left. This chair is gonna kill my back by the time we make it home. Still doing pretty good on our temperature. Oil pressure don't look too bad, around 30 PSI on the oil pressure. This road ain't too bad right now. That gravel back there, boy, it was throwing a bunch of dust up inside here. These paved roads won't be too bad at all. Beautiful country out here though. Green grass, blue sky, fresh air. What more could you ask for? Do you know what the next turnoff will be?
Pretty sure it's 2120.
2120? How far is that from here?
Yeah, I have no idea.
Because there is nothing out here. Still feeling pretty good. I ain't getting up past about 45 miles an hour, and the roads are terrible, but for the most part I'm able to keep it out of the ditches. Oh, it's looking pretty bad up here, Dad.
Oh yeah?
Muddy. Road turned to dirt. Golly. I don't know, this is pretty rough.
Yeah.
If the Mustang makes it through it, I don't know that the van can.
Right. I may have to wait and make sure you make it through before I try. That way at least we have one on.
I don't know how deep it is, because right through here, it's got some gravel mixed with it, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's bad pretty good ways. I just want to make sure that it gets better.
Right.
Man, I don't know, we come all this way. I don't know how much further we got to go back to find a different route. Stop. You went ahead and went for it?
Yeah, I figured if you made it, I might as well try.
That's pretty rough.
Yeah.
You can tell all this floods out all the time. I think there's a creek or something running over here.
Yeah, it looks like a pretty big creek.
I bet you all this right here was completely underwater a couple days ago.
Probably right.
And that's the lowest spot, so it held it the longest.
Yeah.
I just hope that way don't get worse.
True.
Because I don't know how much further we've got on this. I figured this route would be the best, but at this point, I don't know, we made the right decision. Hey, it's looking pretty rough. Let's try to see if we can find a gas station, because I'm pretty sure I've got to be getting pretty low on fuel right now.